I'm Binitie, and I'm a data engineer at Liaison Technologies. I've been at Liaison Technologies for about 14 years, and as a data engineer, I'm responsible for designing and building the data structures that are used to hold customer information. Big data is really how we call it right now. I work with the data scientists as well as the data analysts. So we're kind of in the middle. The data scientists define the theoretical components of the system, all the data points that need to be captured, all the information that's needed, and then we're responsible for designing the objects and building those objects to house that data. The analysts now use these structures that we've built to define their reports, to do their analysis, and dig deeper into that information. So it's a little bit of investigative work as well as architectural work, but data science is a team sport. A lot of people just look at it and envision a DBA behind the scenes or a data scientist behind the scenes, but there are different aspects of it now that big data is becoming more prominent. The journey to become a data engineer has been quite interesting for me. Initially, I started off as an accounting major, and I had an internship at the Auditor General's office, and this was, I'm not going to date myself, but back then, a lot of the push was, get into management information systems, and you really understand how data and information systems affect businesses. So you get best of both worlds. You're not just doing, looking at the history of transactions, you're actually creating systems that can house the data and allow the business to make better decisions and improve their processes. Liaison has been doing master data management for probably about 20 years. People were not comfortable with housing their data in the cloud. It wasn't even called the cloud back then. I think Liaison really had a lot of foresight in creating a platform that allowed for that. But now you see Amazon, iTunes, most industries have moved on to the cloud. It's a completely different set of challenges, and there's a lot of acceptance there. So I think from my side, that's one of the biggest things that I've seen. I'm a computer nerd now. After work, I'm still doing fun computer stuff, but I think for fun, the thing I like the most is watching movies. What really gets me excited is how, in the movies, how they always demonstrate technology. If you think about the Iron Man movies and how Tony Stark is playing with screens in the air, I've always wanted to see that happen. So that's something that really excites me. I think if you can display data in a way that's engaging, exciting, more interesting, I think you will get a lot more leverage from the reports and the structures that we're building. Data has grown a lot over the years. With big data, there are a lot of opportunities, a lot of challenges that have come along the way, and it's even more important now that you design structures that can reflect that and that are also flexible enough that over time they can be modified, without starting from scratch over and over again.